And I'd like to call Dougie up here. And Dougie wore 39 for the longest time.
There's been plenty of male bonding for those two. Hello, I'm Shauna Ryan. Welcome to Islanders Illustrated, coming to you from the beautiful Jones Beach. We've had a great summer and even been able to enjoy the beach a little bit. But training camp is here and we're ready to hit the ice. You know, the newest Islander, Doug Weight, I think it's safe to say he knows Bill Guerin better than his own wife. Is that weird? And as Chris King found out, Weight sure likes to dish the dirt on the Islanders captain.
Comes over to Doug Weight, he shoots, scores! Up for Doug Weight again, he scores! Back to Hamilton, over to Weight, he scores! The shot, they score!
First question for you, 17 years in the NHL, over 1,100 games, you're a free agent, could have chosen anywhere to play. Why did you select the New York Islanders?
I had a weird feeling, I think, when Billy signed last year, and things got a little rocky last year for me. You know, we talked a lot, and he's excited about the direction, about the youth. You know, he was impressed with Snowy and the way he was, you know, the direction he wanted to go. And you know, certainly I think everyone was an Islander fan growing up that's my age.
Well, you mentioned Islander captain Billy Guerin. You played with him 4 years in Edmonton, a year in St. Louis. You've played with him on Team USA in both the Olympics and the World Cup. How do you two guys seem to always find each other?
I don't know, and I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. He's a big pain. He's exactly how he looks. His eyes are even bigger live. So, you know, you see the picture and he's got a little SpongeBob in him, but when you get up close, it's just, and the more sleep he gets, the more red they get. So it's always the running joke in practice. The coach is always, and I'll give you a bunch of things, you know. We nicknamed him the drill killer because he'll listen to a coach tell a drill and halfway through I'll look over at him. He's like, he's got ADD. And then we're like starting the drill. He's like, Doug, what are we doing? And he's always screwing the drill up, so we call him Drill Killer.
Well, take me back to the start of your NHL career, a couple of miles west of here with the New York Rangers. What are your memories of the Ranger-Islander rivalry? Yes, good start, by the way.
I just remember, you know, looking up in the stands and seeing more fights in the stands than there was on the ice. And there was a lot on the ice back then, too. It was the good old days. It was, you know, what the hell does 1940? I remember asking Tony Monty, what's that mean? He's like, that's the last time we won. I'm like, all right, I got to get all this stuff down. And what did Dennis Potvin do? What the heck? The guys, I met him. He's a nice guy. What's wrong with this? Yeah. So it was mayhem, and it's a great rivalry. It's a great tradition.
Well, you mentioned earlier some of the current Islanders you have played with. Mike Cylinder, 2 years in St. Louis. Rick DiPietro, several times with Team USA. What are your experiences playing with those two?
Well, Ricky's coming to a class, you know, of a top 4 or 5 goalie in the world, and I think what we want to do for Ricky is keep it under 50 shots and let him be, you know, let him take it to the next level with our help. Having said that, you know, we expect a lot of Ricky, that's for sure. He's got a lot on his shoulders, and he certainly has the confidence to handle it. And moving on, Silly, he is a beauty, a pigeon and a beauty. Guys like that, on the ice, winning draws, can kill penalties, can go, you know, can go score 25 goals. He's got a great shot. He's got a great nose. He knows no, he doesn't have a great nose.
Well, Doug, let's talk about some on-ice things. You've always excelled at the power play. That is one area where the Islanders really struggled last season. Talk about why you've had such success over your career in the man advantage.
Well, I love when the other team has less guys on the ice than us. That's, you know, my strength is finding open guys, trying to put the puck in a position where they can be most effective. And that's always fun. That's what makes a great passer. It's not about how flat or how hard or how, it's how you present it to somebody, making them the most comfortable when they have their strengths. And I think the power play, you're able to do that.
Well, take me back to the spring of 2006, Doug. You're traded away from the St. Louis Blues to the Carolina Hurricanes late in the season, and after 15 years, you finally get to win the Stanley Cup.
You know, I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was my lifetime goal as a professional, and let's face it, I've been playing hockey since I'm 2 years old. This is a big part of my life. It's true what they say. You want it more and more each year after you win it, and hopefully you just want to kick at the can, trying to get back in the playoffs and feel that adrenaline rush and trying to go round by round. It's the toughest championship in the world to win, and to be able to say I did it, I'm pretty proud of it.
And finally, Doug, just what are your expectations for yourself and for this Islander team in the coming season?
Certainly the playoffs is what we're going to have our eye on. All we want to do is get in, whether we have 105 points or 80 points. If we can get in that 8th spot or 7th spot, 6th spot, 5th spot, whatever, anything can happen in the playoffs. I mentioned Ricky earlier. If you can go in on a streak, anybody can beat anybody. We've seen that, with the exception of Detroit. Over the last 4 or 5 champions have been a little bit of a surprise. So we want to get in the playoffs and try to make some waves.